Man, bro, I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. I am gonna go kind of unhinged here, bro. But I don't really care because Doechii gets a lot of hate, and sometimes when you try to keep it professional, there's some things that you don't really say, or sometimes that you can't say. But I'm gonna say it for him, man, because I really think that this is messed up. Aiden Ross goes off on Doechii during his stream. He had recently did a live stream where he was going off on Doechii, bro, for no apparent reason. I didn't like it. I wasn't rocking with it. I honestly just don't agree with it. I'm baffled by it, disgusted by what he is saying and the way that he comes across, bro, because there is no way that Doechii is a person that deserves all this hate. This hate is what's getting her more popular, anyways. So you really can't be mad at it at the same time. But there's just some things that others say that just get so annoying, bro. So annoying. And I'm talking about what this individual said right here. So apparently, when Aiden Ross goes off, he starts talking about Doechii, starts talking about the incident about the umbrella. This all stems from that scenario right there. So if you don't know, Doechii was supposed to do the Met Gala. She was supposed to have this outfit that had to be kept hidden. And the whole importance of the situation was that nobody was supposed to see her outfit. It was bad news if you saw this outfit before the grand reveal type shit. So she had these umbrellas. She's telling these employees, these workers, bro, to get her these umbrellas. She said, "Give me the fucking umbrellas." I'll play the clip right now.
Another umbrella. Two more umbrellas. Two more umbrellas.
All right, make a path, everyone.
Clear a path. Move. Clear a path here. Clear a path.
Doechii is getting ready. Obviously, she's being covered, and she has these workers, these employees that are around her, bro. And she's telling them to get her a fucking umbrella. Give me a fucking umbrella. I need two more fucking umbrellas. That's what she's saying, bro. And this is what got Aiden Ross so upset. The way that Doechii was acting in this clip right here. Now, I want to remind you that the people that she is talking to, they appear to be workers. The way that Aiden Ross tackles the situation is in regards to the 9 to 5 workers. He says, "You're a multi-millionaire getting mad and raging and yelling to 9 to 5 workers. It's bullshit." So this is one of the first responses that he made in regards to Doechii and calling her out because of this.
Not gender, guys. I come at everybody. I don't care what gender or race you are. If you're disrespectful to a 9,
he doesn't know. He even thought Twitch streamers slammed for being out of touch after claiming average salary is 100K a year, not knowing that people make way less than that every single year. He is so out of touch with reality. He doesn't even know how much regular people make every single day of their lives. That right there should tell me that he is fake raging about 9 to 5 workers. You don't even know what 9 to 5 workers go through on a daily basis. You don't know that people with regular jobs get yelled at by their bosses every fucking day, bro. You know that when you work a regular job, you are going to get yelled at. You might do something that you don't want to do. You might get yelled at, you might get written up, you might get fired. And you know what's crazy? You might just have to just take it under the chin because that's what the real world is. But you know what? It's nothing personal. It's just a job. And that's why they don't get upset like Aiden Ross is getting upset. These workers aren't even as offended as Aiden Ross is. Why? Because they live in the real world. They know that it's really not that serious. Doechii isn't even yelling at them directly. Doechii isn't cussing them out. It's not like she's calling them unintelligent and calling them the B word and saying that they're pieces of shit like Aiden Ross was saying about Doechii. And, you know, Doechii had responded on her story in regards to what Aiden Ross had said about her. But I'm going to be real, bro. Aiden Ross doesn't know what it's like to have a normal job, bro. He doesn't know that in a regular job, you're going to get cussed at. You're going to get yelled at. Sometimes you might get written up and sometimes you might get fired. It's how the real world goes, bro. But in reality, Doechii wasn't calling people unintelligent. Doechii wasn't calling them a piece of shit or calling them out the name like Aiden Ross is. Doechii is just saying, give me a fucking umbrella. If you're soft like that, bro, then you ain't ready to step out in the real world, bro. You soft, bro. You soft if you're offended by that. How can you be offended by that, bro? I'm just so shocked, bro, because, you know, I be working, bro. I work like everybody else in this world, bro. And the fact that he's trying to say that, oh, I'm just stepping up for the people that are 9 to 5 workers. Like, bro, you ain't even working 9 to 5 in your fucking life. You came up making fucking videos with fucking Bronny James on fucking Twitch and shit, talking to LeBron, being fucking starstruck and shit. You don't even know how much people make 100K a year. Don't you know, bro, that there's people out here making like 30K a year, bro? Less than that, bro. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about, and you want to defend something that you don't know what you're talking about, bro? Man, soft, bro. That's why it bothers you, because you don't know how the real world works. And that's what's so funny to me about this clip. And that's what's so hilarious about Docheie's response, telling him to shut up because he literally doesn't know what he's saying. She's not calling those workers out of their name like he is. He's calling her out of her name for no apparent reason. Aiden Ross is overreacting, calling her a piece of shit. But what doesn't make sense to me is that if he thinks that Docheii is a piece of shit, why doesn't he think that DDG, his own friend, how come he doesn't think that he's a piece of shit? In photos obtained by TMZ, Halle Bailey can be seen with bruises on her arm and a chipped tooth following reports that she was abused by DDG. Says here that DDG learns a judge granted Halle Bailey a restraining order against him while on stream with Aiden Ross. If Aiden Ross is so quick to go off on Docheii, go off on her and call her a piece of shit, why are you out here with DDG that's accused of doing things way worse? Now, I don't know if the allegations are true or not at this time, but if this one clip is going to change your perspective about Docheii as a person, I don't know why you're standing up for DDG as much as you are. If it was something that small to make you judge Docheii, why are you so quick to defend stuff like this so fast for your homeboy? Because if you ask me, this stuff is way worse.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be.
Bro, that shit is fake.
Listen to our.
Nah, bro. Nah, let's talk about it, bro. You were so quick to call Docheii out her name. You were so quick to call her a piece of shit for something this small about some fucking umbrellas. But you're so quick to defend your homeboy DDG, right? You're so quick to defend your homeboy over these allegations, though, right? It just doesn't make any sense to me, dog. If you're gonna judge a human based off of those fucking umbrellas, you should be judging your homeboy the same fucking way. That's how I know you're just hating, bro. You're just talking too much. That's why Docheii told him to shut up. Out here defending DDG's allegations and calling Docheii a piece of shit about some fucking umbrellas, bro. Worry about your homeboy and his allegations, homie. That's why you lost that brand deal, right?
I'm so mad at. My PR was finally getting better. I had 2 deals lined up. Same with DD. I was talking to him. He lost both my deals. On God.
They fucked up DDG shit yesterday, didn't they?
Yes, bro. They fucked up my shit, his shit. Like I had an ad deal too. I was gonna do, bro. I'm mad as fuck. I was like, fuck. Like it's not even about the money. It's just because like I want to do it. Because like, damn, it was a big ad. It was a big deal. So it's like, fuck. But all good, man.
I know you're not.
But yeah, bro. I mean, that's just the way it is, bro. That's the reality of how the world works. I mean, you know how it is, bro.
Yo, I think Kai is the only streamer clean enough to like really be aligned with brands. Like I know your brand is called brand risk, but like I think being a streamer is being a brand risk.
I don't even know, man. It's so hard to act. Like I was doing so good, bro. And
he lost the brand deal because of him speaking up for DDG and for talking about Docheii and for talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez and all that shit, bro. He himself cost him a brand deal for being a hater, for defending somebody with allegations and being harsh on somebody who you probably were just hating on. Not only that, but on the phone, he says, you know how reality is. You know how the world works. As if everybody in the world knows how brand deals work, bro. As if we normal people know how that shit works, bro. How we know how that shit go, bro. Like, come on, bro. How out of touch from reality do you have to be? I guess this is coming from the same guy who thinks that regular people make $100K a year. I guess this is coming from the same individual, so I can't expect much, right? Aiden Ross losing brand deals because he's a hater, because he's defending his homie DDG over crazy allegations. And then whatever fans that they have, bro, in support of whatever narrative that they're trying to paint on others while defending other crazy shit is insane to me, bro. You got to look out for shit like this, man. That shit is foul, bro. And when you say shit like unintelligent is crazy, bro, that's like a dog whistle, bro. That's like a slight, bro. We know what you mean by that, bro. This shit was out of pocket, and Aiden Ross faced karma right after it. And that should tell you enough of how fucked up his situation really is. But y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Shout out to Docheii. Shout out to everybody over there on the camp, TDE, all that, bro. Ray Vaughn, all that, bro. Go listen to that, bro. Y'all tell me how you feel and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.